I want to write more, but every time I try putting words onto paper to continue a story I'm envisioning, it seems to just fall flat. How do I get past this writer's block? It's been months now. Try putting words onto paper to continue a story I'm envisioning. I do a bit of creative writing myself. The best thing to do is just spill it out on paper as you envision it. It can be as basic and as lackluster as it needs to be. Once it's there, you will return to it, and it will take shape. It's like anything you care about. You want it to be better than it is. Will be critical of it. Let it grow on its own. Believe it or not, words and creative writing can do that too. You will see. Best of luck. Right, so for those of you who are tuning in, this is a game where real people write real messages and you write real replies. I don't think the LGBT community is very open to trans guys. I wish that I know someone with a similar life story to my own. My life story is nothing like yours. However, I can understand what it's like to long for something that simply isn't there. Much of the time, you will be different in one way or another to those around you. You may doubt yourself and your own identity. That doesn't mean you can't be you. That doesn't mean that being you won't change others. The world needs more people being themselves. World. The most rewarding thing is when you are your 100% genuine self, and you find that eventually others will accept that. Forget him, Tiger. The pace at which I come to realize that I can't see myself right isn't nearly fast enough to save me from the handcuffs that I use to censor my dreams, thinking that's what I deserve, it seems. This is a perfectly described, self-fulfilling prophecy. Do you believe that you can change fate? Or will you simply become what you are expected to become? You sound like someone who has bigger dreams for yourself. Speaking of the self, sometimes you need to remove the self to accomplish what you need to accomplish. Tackle your aspirations as another person. The third person looking in, if you will. This is one way to conquer your self-doubt. Best of luck. Rock on. There's a girl I like. I text with her frequently, and I get the feeling she likes me too, but I can't figure out in which way, and I'm worried if I try something to lose the friendship between us. Friendships grow into more than friendships all the time. The key is that the friendship is growing. It is not being forced. There is no sleight of hand. You have to let these things happen organically. If you try to drive this sort of thing, it will be unfulfilling. The most beautiful things happen unexpectedly. Let it happen. I feel like I only do good things so that people will like me. I don't do them because they're good. It makes me feel like the worst person because I have motives other than just be nice. If you think about it, everything we do ultimately is to feel good, to survive, or to improve our own self-image, which in turn feels good. Nothing, I mean nothing, is entirely selfless. At the end of the day, what kind of person do you want to be? What image do you want to exude? You can't deny the little bit of empathy that you may have as a human being. Even if it feels good, go ahead, make someone's day. Cheers. Sorry I don't speak Dutch and I'm not using Google Translator right now. Time for some more yays and nays. Let me know if any positive experiences that any of these have brought you. Street walking, yay, nay. Speed talking, yay or nay. Or beauty gawking, yay or nay. Huh. Street walking? I don't believe I did any street walking. This is a weird one. Really sucks not being able to socialize because of quarantine. Anyone know any nice and chill Discord servers or online communities where I can meet new peeps? Too specific. I'm drunk. I ended up relapsing after 2 weeks at most. I don't know. My arms burn. I love you guys. I wasn't sad. I just feel like I deserved it. Being isolated is amplifying my depression and paranoia. Executive dysfunction is making it to where I am going to graduate my college classes with D's. I feel like a failure because I have no willpower to work unless it is hours before deadline. Some people require more structure to get things done. Being at home and in isolation is very unstructured. There are ways you can bring structure into your life. Find out what sensory needs you need. You should increase or decrease. Optimize your workspace. Set a schedule that you must follow. Okay, let me send this one out. Hi, so recently I've been going through hell. whereas I don't feel like I fit in anymore. It's not that I've ever been popular or anything, or I want it. I just miss my friends. I don't know what to do. There'll be times in your life where people come and people go. That can hurt because you become attached to people. They might have made you feel good, felt like a part of you. You still have you, and you will find new friends. You may reconnect with your old friends. Either way, you have to be your own best friend first. Get in touch with yourself. Remember what you were like before your friends. Were there things you needed to work on? Or were you already as you are? Either way, this will pass. You will be strong. In these times with the coronavirus, everyone says that you need to take care of your looks even if you stay at home because that's good for your mind. I'm always in pajamas with messed up hair and a 1-month beard. Are you taking care of your looks? I remain clean, shaven, even through the pandemic. I am getting paid from home for months now, months to come, and still look sharp. However, I am not putting on business casual pants and a button-down shirt. I'm just being me, and being me means looking sharp. If being you means having a beard and being comfortable, then that's all you have to do. Don't worry about what other people say. They aren't in your house, and they aren't you. Do what makes you feel right. So, argued when she started saying that I wouldn't fulfill my promises after telling her I'd do more details for her. And someone else would make her happier. She decided to break up. Says I never admit I'm wrong. I feel horrible. It's hard to tell why someone leaves when they do. All you can do is take an honest look at the situation. Take a look at her. Take a look at you both as a unit, and take a look at yourself. The last one is the most important. Although you will never really know everything in her mind, you can be honest with yourself. You can rest assured that you either need to improve something or that you are who you want to be. Either way will help you move on. You can close that chapter without driving yourself mad. Be the best you, no matter what. Having true connections with others seems so unrealistic to me. I feel like I really need a relationship that doesn't make me hide my thoughts and feelings, but I have no idea how to find one if everyone around me is so different from myself. I'm not a big fan of hanging around people who are similar to me. I hang around people with wildly different political views, different sexualities, different tastes in food, music, etc. What I'm saying is, you can be absolutely... Hello, Riza. You can be absolutely genuine with just about anyone, as long as you are willing to take constructive feedback. I think you have a lot of potential, seeing that you want to reach out to others. That is all you really need. Believe it or not. So Riza, I'm actually playing a game right now where real people send in real messages, real issues, and you can respond to them anonymously and give them real advice. It's pretty cool. I'm having a little coffee while I do. It's quite nice. I've never really put much thought into it, but my life has just been a series of bad events. I've caused a lot of pain. I've also experienced a lot of it firsthand. I'm just scared to see what comes next. I don't think I want to know. They say life is suffering. It's true, really. What is the dawn without the dark? It's cliche, but there is no more honest statement. It's humans and our illogical will to carry on and to do good that shifts the balance. You express fears, you express aspirations, you think you don't have the capacity to do well, but that doubt only means that there is something other than certain failure. Take chances, change the way things are. You are not who you were. You are in the present, and only the present matters. Do well. What's your guys' favorite snacks? I'm wanting to expand my snack range, and I would love to hear what everyone here likes. My favorite currently is pretzel sticks, which sometimes... Damn it, I was going to say pretzel with beer. The other day, I was bored as fuck and tried baby carrots in guac. It's healthy. It's got all the textures you need. And let me tell you, your tongue is in for a symphony of flavors. Just be sure to buckle your fucking seatbelt. My brother lives away from the rest of the family. He can be stoic and reserved in general. We've been talking through this crisis, but I never know if he's telling me the full story. I just worry about him. But he'll shrug that off. if I say anything. Sometimes the best way to melt an ice cube is with a little warmth. Just let him know that you genuinely care. Don't pry, don't snoop, just be you. That is the easiest way to let someone reach out to you when you really care. You'd be surprised how intuitive he might be to the fact that you really worry. Good luck. I hope things turn out well. How today at work with my boss and I just kept clashing on little things. It felt like there was a lot of small bursts of annoyance or aggression going around. He's new in the role and I don't want him to be thinking I'm difficult or... A letter was cut off short. Letter was off short, but I think I understand. The important thing to remember is a boss and employee relationship is hierarchical. I definitely spelled that shit wrong. Hierarchical. No, I spelled it right. In order for these things to work and be sustainable, you will have to swallow your pride sometimes and fill the role. It's not a power thing, it's about efficiency. Sometimes it's best to let things go so they don't burrow down and ruin your work environment or your peace of mind when at home. I hope you both can work these issues out. Good luck. I'm feeling totally unmotivated for doing one task I have to do it for today at night. Not sure if it's okay to leave it for next week and take care of my personal and family stuff. No one can tell you what is more important than you. I will say that sometimes you have to do something even if unmotivated. Taking one step towards your desk will help you along with opening your files. Opening your files will bring you one step closer to reviewing and writing what it is you need to do. In other words, break things down into the tiniest tasks, and the domino effect will help you along. Log out of this game now and take the first step. You're welcome. I did send this before, but I still want a way out of this. I'm really easy to get into depression when people don't respond to my words, and it constantly makes me feel worthless and useless. People even said that I have paranoia, but I don't really think so. Considering this planet is overpopulated with humans, and we really are, we're overrunning all the other species. A single voice can echo forever. The most important person that will ever hear your voice is yourself. Sometimes a journal can help. Once you listen to your own words, true words, words that express every intricacy of your feelings, then you can speak freely with others. You will find confidence if you truly listen to yourself first. I hope you gather your thoughts and find others to speak with you. After all, I am listening to you, and I am talking to you. I got in an argument with my friend a couple of weeks ago, and since then I've felt that my entire friend group has disconnected from me. We have talked about it, and they say everything's fine, but somehow I feel that it isn't. I miss that connection. What you're feeling is a disruption among friends. That says that there were many bonds there, many emotional connections. If people simply didn't care, then they wouldn't need time to heal. Be honest, let people know how much you care about them. When and if they are ready, they will warm up to you, but honesty is key. Never bottle up feelings that are good. Share them. People deserve to hear them. Okay, strange request. I'm trying to complete a field research. Oh, this fucker. Time for some more yays and nays. Jesus Christ. Really sucks not being able to socialize because of quarantine. Anyone know any nice and chill Discord servers? Oh god, I think I've cycled through all of them at this point. Well, I suppose I can write one. What should I write? I've had a very close friend move out of my area a few months ago. They are doing international relief work. I won't be able to speak to them for a very long time. Send me some words of reassurance that I will get over their absence. I would appreciate it. Thanks. Gotta send a little out, right? You wake up alone in a tent atop a windy green hill, surrounded by modern mountain flowers swaying in the breeze. What is your reaction? How did you get there? And where are you going? How do you feel? I brought myself here. I am my own best friend. Because no one knows me like I do. There is no better way to live life than to be confident with oneself, to immerse yourself in things that have not changed for millions of years. Mountains don't need to change, they are perfect. The breeze comes and goes without any hindrance. Flowers grow and die, and grow again in an endless cycle. And so am I. I feel horrible. I just got into an argument with one of my longtime friends. It was over something so stupid too. I felt insulted, so I fought back. I took it too far. I didn't let him back down. I just wanted him to say he was wrong. I just lost a good friend. Sometimes too much damage can be reversed. If you have nothing to lose, why not try to mend what was done? You are so honest here with strangers in a game, yet someone like me cannot help. You have the power to be honest with him. You can tell him that you fucked up and just value his friendship over everything else. You have all the answers and the ability to do what you need to do. Best of luck. Hi, how are you? How are spending your time in the confinement? Give so much love to your family and friends even though you can't see them. Stay safe. I am doing well. Both my parents contracted COVID-19 and have recovered already. My loved one is often at risk of catching it, but she will be safe, I feel. I am living in comfort, being paid from home for months, cooking, taking nature walks, playing video games, watching movies, mini-series, and catching up with friends electronically. I hope you find the same peace in quarantine. "30-something here that's found a new job in a new field I've not done before. Phone customer service. Comes with 8 weeks of training, but in this current virus climate I'm still nervous in a more public role. Any advice and tips are welcome." Social anxiety is one of the most prevalent issues in the workplace. An important part of overcoming anxiety is to avoid overcompensating in any way. Just be you with a professional vocabulary, of course. Everyone has their own nuances, likes, dislikes, personality. Sometimes those things that make you stand out a little are the same things that make you memorable. People will understand that you are in training. Just pay close attention. I bet you will do just fine. The quarantine situation is making me incredibly anxious and frantic. There's a pressure to work and be creative, but the anxiety makes me even less productive than usual. How are you doing in your country? There can be many reasons for your increased anxiety. It is likely the change in your routine. It can be something as simple as the fear of door handles, doorknobs, or something as drastic as working from home instead of at the workplace. Do what you can to bring routine back into your life. Read about the virus to become knowledgeable. Avoid misinformation and the fear that comes with that. Empower yourself in these ways. Creativity only comes when the mind is at ease, and so mind must be targeted first. I think I've altered myself so much within these last few years that I've lost the real me and feel lost within myself, and I feel like I'm taking it very hard on myself because of that. Any advice? You are not who you were in the past, and you are not who you will be. People often become very attached to these abstract constructs, past, future. The important thing is that you do as you please in the present, assuming you will be happy and safe and secure, etc. Identity changes over time. People who never change risk stagnating. Change progresses all things. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. I was gonna skip this one, but I think I'm gonna take it. I feel lonely and sad locked in my tiny apartment in New York City. The last time I was outside, I saw a handmade memorial to a neighbor. It deeply impacted me, as if I felt the pain of everyone in the world at once. My family is far away and I'm worried. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. Such is the social environment here in NYC. I am also in the area. First step is to realize there are things you and I will not be able to control. We are used to controlling everything in our day and age, especially in our metropolis. This pandemic is a reminder that sometimes we have to let the wheel go and let us go off course where we may. All we can do is let our loved ones know that we are thinking of them. Priority for everyone right now is to take care of themselves. Every drop counts. Every drop counts in the glass.